Authorities reported 6 new imported cases of the novel coronavirus, including 3 Thai men who were previously infected, but had been certified virus-free before flying from Singapore, which is causing more concern here, as all 3 tested positive within a short period after testing negative. They'd received certificates of good health from the Thai embassy before boarding the flight, as is standard procedure here. In addition, 2 Thais failed tests in quarantine, along with a 46-year-old Frenchman who's due to take up a teaching position in Thailand. In the capital, businesses visited by the man who was announced as Thailand's single COVID case within the community in the past 100 days were closed for business as they went through deep cleaning procedures. Those who have been in contact in any way with the man have been isolated, and so far, we're told, all have proven not to have the COVID virus. Now in isolation himself, in jail where he's serving time on a drug-related charge, the issue remains as to where he caught the virus, as obviously he caught it from someone, and that someone must obviously be carrying the virus, perhaps without knowing it. Phang Nga province isn't taking any risks. They're the first region to have again closed down easy access to all visitors, with a set home quarantine of 2 weeks for anyone entering. How long this will prevail is anyone's guess. However, it's an indication of the seriousness of which the news of the single COVID case is being taken in Thailand. The Immigration Bureau is reminding foreigners here on visa exemptions due to COVID that they have just 3 weeks to apply for and receive regular visas before the exemption period expires. Waiting to the last day isn't an option either, as you need to qualify and your papers need to be processed by the 26th of this month. With flights now regularly leaving the country for various global locations, it's expected that only those with genuine medical certificates which state they can't fly, or letters from their embassies stating that they can't return due to restrictions of entry into their own countries, will be afforded extensions. And those people need to file now too. The queues will only get longer as the days go by, and immigration offices again open tomorrow after the 4-day weekend, with those in authority not expecting further extensions for those who don't qualify. In Ubon Ratchathani, 30 illegal immigrants were nabbed by a Navy team as they crossed the Mekong from Laos and couldn't find the bus that was supposed to be sent to transport them. All are said to have paid 5,000 baht to bootleggers who promised easy access to Thailand despite all borders being locked down. And 6 more were arrested by the army in Tak as they entered from Burma. Meanwhile, at home and in Pattaya, today is the last of the holiday days and we can expect heavy traffic on all outbound roads from the city. Best to avoid are the Sukhumvit and all motorway links out toward the capital. Friday and Saturday saw tailbacks coming into the city, which in itself showed the city's popularity amongst Thais. As Pattaya enjoyed a 4-day reprieve from empty streets due to the 4-day weekend, city soys were bustling and traffic was at its usual holiday high, albeit without the coaches of yesteryear. Over the weekend, though, a local walking street business lady told the media that she can only see a bleak future for tourism, as most predict a zero-tourist policy until at least the first quarter of 2021. She predicts a slowdown in Thai national tourism too, as cash dries up in many households. A view of the tourists around the city revealed many things at the weekend: smiles, spending and busy beaches. But it also showed that perhaps some 30% of all those walking the streets were not wearing masks. Mainly Thai nationals and concern for sure, but it also highlights the level of complacency of late in Thais as well as non-Thais. So, with the reminder, mitts, masks and meters, wash your hands, wear a mask and keep social distancing, and the Met Office promising highs today of 32, dropping down to 27, with the possibility of showers at any time during the day and storms possibly later in the evening. That is the local and national news from Fab FM. For videos and of course to keep up with Fabulous Pattaya, visit alwayspattaya.com.